Hi, this is Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch on quite a mild grey December 2025 day. But we are still here out on the forecourt in the gloom, which isn't too bad to be fair. It's quite a nice day as you can see. And we are doing the monthly vlog, which we try and do every month for motorhomes at Highbridge Motorhomes Devon. And thank you very much to any of you who follow these vlogs every month. So this is obviously our final one of 2025. Funny old thing with motorhomes is we don't really work on calendar years. Our model year runs sort of October through to September, so really while this is the end of the 25 calendar year, we're still quite early into our actual motorhome model year. But I sort of do, I like stats, and I sort of do my stats and numbers of sales and things like that, and I haven't worked them all out for the year yet, but it's definitely going to be our third best year ever at Highbridge Motorhomes Devon. Bearing in mind the best year was one of those COVID affected ones. It was just crazy, and we've done almost the same as last year, which was stand out sort of best non-COVID affected year ever. And I think that's pretty good, to be fair, in a market that is ever changing. The motorhome market is, to me, a fascinating thing. It never stays the same. Any year in the 23 years since I've been doing it, it's always different, and that's what keeps it really interesting and intriguing. You never really know. And we do this monthly vlog just to have a little chat about the industry, what's new, what's on the forecourt, what's selling, what's not selling, what's on offer, etc, etc. So I think maybe if we're probably going to end up at like just literally single figures short of last year, and that's mainly down to, even though we had a ridiculously good NEC, 2025 model year launch NEC in 24 was so stupendously good that we could never hope to get close to that for the month of October, and that's probably the only difference year on year, so we'll take that. But what there is now is huge competition in the new motorhome market. Sales are strong for those who say otherwise. Oh no, look at this, we've got one of these caravanning people interrupting us by reversing a caravan onto the forecourt. Sabotage of the monthly vlog by Paul, our driver, using his reversing skills to reverse a caravan onto the caravan forecourt. Very well done that, Paul. You have, you are no distracting you, but you are interrupting the vlog, and you're still managing to reverse that there caravan on. We do sell, of course, still sell a lot of caravans at Highbridge Motorhomes Devon, and Paul here is one of our drivers who, you occasionally drive a motorhome as well, don't you, Paul? You don't really like him, do you, to be fair, but yeah, he's one of our expert caravan drivers, and we are pretty much Britain's biggest caravan dealer between Highbridge Devon and Highbridge Somerset. And that was a New Bailey caravan. These are our New Bailey motorhomes, one of our new brands for 2025-26. So we've got the New Bailey Endurance. I've done a video comparing those to the Wildax Equinox and the Swift Trekker X, so you'll see that on here. And then current Bailey stats, we've got the Bailey with the drop downs, the Adamos, which are the mainstay of the Bailey range, the Adamo 69/4, 7 metre with a drop down bed. And this one's just come in, we need to do an individual video on this, the Adamo 75/4D. Oh, this is the best selling one. I need to do a video of this, don't I? Keep on getting distracted by other things and not doing enough videos. Twin sofa lounge, drop down bed, and end lounge. Drop down bed above, bathroom with a separate shower, big fridge freezer in the middle, 3.5 ton, and a garage of sorts at the back as well. The best selling Bailey Adamo of recent times, and that is all the window sheets fall out in the cold weather. Just under 80,000, 3.5 ton. And we've now got two autographs. We've got the 75/4T, which is twin singles. We've just had this one come in, so the 79/4I. These are the big girls, 8 meters long, 4.25 ton. Pretty much everything's standard. Very roomy. Very luxurious. Aldi heating. Really big island bed, fully separate shower. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Baileys on site, 2 more about to arrive. So we are now proper full Bailey motorhome and caravan dealers. We've been Bailey caravan dealers ever since Highbridge bought the place in 2017. Previous company, Outdoor Experience, didn't sell motorhomes, but they did sell Bailey Caravans, which was one of the reasons why Highbridge bought this second site down in Devon. Now, we've done alright with the Baileys so far, because we're not probably known for being Bailey motorhome dealers yet. Wildax, doing really well. I was very happy with Wildax for 26, what they're doing. Equinox, the new fixed bed with the optional pop top and optional 4-wheel drive. If you want a 4-wheel drive fixed bed Ford based van conversion, Equinox is the one for you. So we've got the Bailey Endurance there, Wildax Equinox there, fixed transverse rear bed. This is their new model for 26. These are the first ones out there. Very smart. Transverse bed, pop top, so you don't have to have the pop top, and you can have 4-wheel drive if you want. Even with 4-wheel drive, comes in way under 100,000, which is way cheaper than any other 4-wheel drive van conversion. But the Wildax have been flying out. They really have, and I thought they would, because they've upped the spec down the price. So you can't go wrong with that. So new Pulsar, these are all with our special Castello upholstery, awning and optional barbecue points. Those are the 3 options we order all of our stock with. We've got the new graphics. It's our Castello upholstery. This is the 5.4 metre one Pulsar. Pulsar flying, absolutely flying out. Went through like a phase of not, and now they are. And I think maybe everybody loved the Mark 1 5 metre Pulsar so much, and 5.4 is a different van to it, but now people got their head around that. Flying out. We've got a Meteor, we've got 2 Meteors actually. So this is the N Lounge on the Ford, last year's price, 74,995. We'll do your deal on this one in blue, 6 metre N Lounge. Europa XL though, this is where the sales have been. So these are now Fiat based Wildax, are now about between £3,000 and £4,000 cheaper spec for spec than they were for 2025, and some slight spec changes as well, only minor ones, but graphics are a nice addition and they've been so popular. So this is the Europa XL with a big N Lounge, 2 berth, 6.36 metre. Remember, with all Wildaxes, you're getting your diesel heating, diesel electric Truma Combi D, automatic, the 11-inch touchscreen, the camera, the sensors, the electric fold wing mirrors, a solar panel, a lithium battery, all the standard. So the big sellers, because that's got to be one of the best 2-berth N Lounge van conversions on the market. Solaris XL got some of these on special offer. These are slowed down a little bit, so 79,990 with half leather. Nearly run out of 25 models, so we've smashed the price down of them to bring them in line with 26s. You can have any Wildax with the panoramic skylight, the Skyview skylight option, like we've put on this Constellation. I think maybe it suits Constellation better than anything else. So it's actually the Rapido front panoramic skylight, as you'll see on the Rapido Dreamer van conversions. Wildax, of course, part of the same group as Rapido Dreamer, but built very much in Elland in the UK. And the nice thing is availability is, compared to most manufacturers, very good with Wildax with how they operate. So if you don't want something we have in stock, or it's something in stock we want to keep for display like the Europa, we might have something as backup, or be able to get you one very quickly. This just come off the truck, so this is the smaller brother of the Europa XL. It's the Europa. So all Wildaxes, this one's still got carpets down, need to get the carpets up. All Wildaxes are available, the Fiat based ones apart from Pulsar, either 6.36 or 6 metres. So this is the base of the same van as the Europa XL. Difference being, hasn't got that unit behind the driver's seat there. That's predominantly the difference. Kitchen is bathroom different way around. That's it. So that's 6 metre Europa. Very, very good sellers indeed. Final one, 6 metre Aurora Leisure. Again, you can get it in 6.3 if you wish, and that's an end lounge with a single half dinette. We just sold the fixed bed Aurora the other day. We've got a fixed bed version of that in building soon. Wildax been going really, really well. Very, very happy indeed with those. So our best sellers here at the Devon branch new are Wildax and Adria. So Adria's, we've got a good lineup of the best ones. We've got Twin Supreme SGX, so the mainstay of the lineup. SGX is the large longitudinal double bed. Again, all of these are individually videoed on the website, either these actual vans or one's the same. Contact me for a link, or I can do you an individual video. So Twin Supreme SGX, big industry leading roof light, massive longitudinal bed, goes up and down electronically, keep your bikes underneath, or your grand piano, swing wall, separate shower. All Adria ideas, some of which pinched by others. 90,000-ish, 89,000. And then what's been our best seller, the anniversary edition version of the same van. Spec differences, there's an individual video of this on the page. Again, contact me, I'll send you a link, or you will find it on the Highbridge page. This is the 60th anniversary edition 75945. Basically the same layout, same van. £14,000 cheaper, 13, £14,000 difference. There are some spec differences which are all in the individual video. You can see it's not got that huge panoramic skylight, but it's still got the front one. Still got the same longitudinal bed, it's got different wood finish, it's got a lower cab spec, and there are some things which aren't optional available on it, but £14,000 difference. And then best selling coach built for us at Highbridge Devon, probably for Highbridge full stop, Adria Compact Supreme DL. We have a lot of these of different specs on order, not limitless though. So this particular one's display when it's got the cream leather, so you can see what it's like. Standard is cloth, and these are very popular with people with a van conversion. You want to go up a size, you've got the longitudinal singles over the garage. This has got the big fridge option, decent kitchen, parallel sofa lounge with seat belts, and a big externally accessed garage at the back there that will swallow 2-3 bikes with ease, and all the rest of your kit at 3.5 tonne, and basically the same sort of price as the Twin Supreme, 89 or 91 for this one, because it's got the leather and extra cab pack. So best seller, still sell plenty of, even though that's available and it's less money for those where budget is less as of an issue. Supreme still sells, and these have been popular as well. So this is another anniversary edition Adria. This is the bigger one, the coach built one, the Coral 670 DL 60th anniversary at 89. These are regularly around about 103, 105. Anniversary edition is 89. So the compact we were just in, longitudinal single beds, parallel sofa lounge. It's the same layout as that, it's just half a metre longer, and instead of being 2.1 wide, it's 2.35, so it's nearly a foot wider, which you can feel. And some people will like that, some people will not like that. It's got the anniversary specs, it's got the Apple CarPlay stereo, it's automatic, it's got the awning, it's got the reversing camera, and it's 89,945, so it's a proper premium coach build, so they've been popular. And then we've got the supersonic single axle flagship Mercedes A-Class, same sort of layout again, last year's model, 24 model. All the same, 160 reduced to 150, £10,000 off of that one. So that's Adria. So wow, that's Adria going along incredibly well. Bailey's were building up. Still got a couple of Globe cars left on special offer. The market now is so competitive. Those who went to the NEC, you'd have seen there are so many good motorhomes out there now, and so many people sort of borrowing each other's ideas and stuff and putting their own twists on them. It's genuinely, I think, quite difficult to buy a bad motorhome today. And yeah, I know you'll be screaming in the comments like, I bought one and that fell off or that broke and the manufacturer took ages to get the parts, and that is an issue, and it always has been, and it hopefully will get better, but that's always been a problem. But it used to be, I remember, as I say, when I started selling motorhomes in 03, the cheaper vans, they looked and they felt cheap, and now, I mean, there's no such thing as a cheap van, but the less expensive vans compared to the more premium ones, the gap has really closed up, sort of thing. It really has. So competition is very high. Chausson, we've got on special offer a row of 25s. 26 is just starting to come in, so these are 25s. Nice thing is, some years there's big differences year on year. Some years things improve, some years things don't. Some years prices go up, some years prices go down. Chausson prices have gone up just a tiny bit, but the prices of our 25s have come down. The only thing that's really changed is the cosmetics and some minor sort of spec changes, no major difference. So we've got 6 metre Sportline 514. Unfortunately if you prefer it, but they've kept the grey cab for 26 and gone white sides with graphics, so they still look cool, but they don't quite look like that. Just in time for Swift to nick the idea for the Trekker and win Motorhome of the Year. but you can still grab this 25 model brand new unregistered Sportline from Chausson, which is the little 6 metre one. This one with the half dinette, it's been really popular because, I mean, they're 68 brand new with all the bits on, automatic, etc, etc, and they really look cool. So if you want a grey one, 6 metre, that's the last one before they change colour. They're still good looking van for next year, but they've lost that slight USP, although not a USP anymore, that Swift have copied it. And then we've got these discounts off the 25s, so we've got some good ones. 777, this is the longitudinal single beds over the garage, nearly £10,000 off. Everything's standard or part of the pack, with the Arctic pack. All of these have from your tap. So you've got solar panel, double leisure batteries, camera, Apple CarPlay, stereo, automatic, the bigger engine, aircon, cruise, cab, blinds, barbecue point, external shower, solar panel, awning, all standard. Heated floor as well, part of the Arctic pack. And that goes for all of these taps, so all the same spec. Twin sofa lounge with seat belts, pioneered by Chausson, borrowed by everybody else. Longitudinal single beds at the back, does make a huge garage. 72 brand new. Next along, same price, I think. It's the 630. Some of these we've got. These are our last ones. Some there will be a fresh one in storage you can have. So 7 metres with a drop down single beds, unique layout, very, very popular. Back for 25. Obviously for 26 we've got an order if you want a Fiat based one. They're offering it, not this, but the 640, some of the models are offering on a Fiat for 26. But longitudinal drop down single beds, fantastic. Flat floor and washroom, big separate shower, huge internal storage, big garage, big fridge. 7 metres at 3.5 tonne was 79.5, now it's 72, and we've got fresh ones of them left. Goes to show you can never know everything, because that came back for this year after a little holiday. The 640, which is its sister van, just with a king size drop down double bed. This is our last 25 model. It's down to 75.95. Same van, same spec, same everything, same body shell. Only difference being king size drop down double bed, and you gain a kitchen unit there because you're sleeping crossways. So we kind of logically thought the 630 with the drop down singles, they were always a 50-50 split sales wise with the 640, 630. But the 630s, I don't know why, Europe dropped it for a couple of years and then it came back, so we ordered more of them, and that's why we've got more of them left, so that's why that's a bit cheaper. Next one along to 720, the bunk bed model. This is one of the last of the 5 seatbelt 5 berth ones. Was 81.5, it's got £5,000 off. So it uses a 7.2 metre body shell. Gives you the front lounge of a Chausson 640 as we just saw, but it adds at the back a pair of adult size bunk beds, both of which are height adjustable, so that can be all the way up. You can adjust the height of that one for more storage. You've got a full width bathroom in the middle, a big fridge freezer at 7.2 metres long. Unique and very, very clever. Now, our first 2026 model Chausson. So the Atap line has been replaced by the titanium line. Slightly different colour on the outside, slightly lighter sides, same basic spec. This was a very, very popular one, that's why we sold out earlier last year. The 650 is only 6.4 metres long. So this is a 2026 model, it's 80,000, but again that's with all the spec already on it, you're not spending more on top of that. It's got the Sovereign pack, as they call it, which gives you all that spec. It's like a mini version of the 640. It's not even mini really, so you've got good size drop down double bed. Got this new upholstery, half premium leatherette. Same bathroom as on the 640, same garage. Slightly smaller kitchen, slightly smaller bed, 6.4 metres with a garage at the back that you'll fit 2 bikes in. Very, very good. So that's the Chaussons. Now we're into the Elddises. We've got the new from Poland, Elddis Whirlwind GTV 563 from the Hymer factory in Poland, marketed and sold as an Elddis in the UK, built in Poland by Hymer or in a Hymer group factory. Very, very smart, automatic, half dinette, longitudinal, single beds at the back, fridge on the end there, brand spanking new. This is auto with an awning and a camera, an Apple CarPlay stereo, cab blinds, Lecky step, 62,000 brand new, with the grey coloured cab as well. Built in Poland, very, very well built because it's built in a Hymer factory. Got our last Elddis Explore. This was the Elddis equivalent of the Swift Trekker. Maybe I should have thrown this in the Roughy Tufty video the other day. Down to 75,995. Got some normal Elddis AutoQuest van conversions. Come down in price, spec for spec. So Elddis have had a complete shake up of everything from top to bottom, from MD to staff to design to everything. Hymer have been heavily involved. Some of the specs and things have changed, or the packs have changed, and that means this 2026 CV40 is about £4,000 less than the 25s. CV40 the best seller. So you got the half dinette at the front with seat belts, makes a single bed, lounge to the back, kitchen in the middle, all the spec, automatic, all the bells and whistles. 72.5. That's with your Pioneer Apple CarPlay stereo, the auto box. We don't go for the other pack with all the LED headlights and things because it makes them really uncompetitive price wise, but these are very well specified vehicles at 72.5. So got 26 model, 25 model, exactly the same, different upholstery. As you can see, price has come down by, we've had to reduce that to the same price, so 77.5, 73, £4,500 less. CV60 over here, 2026, 71.5. I do like the new stripes, nothing else, and they're a good looking van. I like the new upholstery as well. So you've got a rear chaise lounge, semi-fixed bed. You can leave it as a bed, you can not. And to the front, twin swivel cab seats. Perfect for 2 in Europe, I would say, where you're not spending days of your life inside the van. And then in Elddis, we've got some previous model year coach builds. We've got the last of the little compact Elddis Accordos. We bought these fresh for £7 off. We've got the 25 model Elddis Anniversary Edition 115. This is again a compact one. Was 72, now 66. and we're doing deals on these, folks, you know, so if you want a new one, twin sofa in kitchen, the roof fan, the awning, the automatic gearbox, which was never an option before, for $65,995. Good value, that. Got the 150 with the island bed one, that was 80, it's down to 73. Some of these will have sort of fresh ones as well, but they've not really seen any action on the pitch there. The new Fiat cab, and then $65,995 for a big spacious Peugeot based, again unregistered 24 model. I ordered this, it got delayed, so we got the customer another van, so that's why we've still got this one. Twin sofa lounge, big French bed, corner washroom, narrow body, 2.2 meters, 65, brand new again. I'll do you a deal on it. And then, so they've got the 2026s now. I mean, look at the change. Credit to Elddis, they launched the Avalon, and now they've launched the Buccaneer. They're top of the range ones. But I mean, look at that. That's a good looking van, isn't it? I do apologise if the colour's gone a bit funny on the old video there. It might just be my eyes, but that's a really good looking van. How modern is that? And they've changed the build to the Ziplex build, which is what Corrado and things been using for years. You got the same layouts as before, so you've got parallel sofa lounge. This is the 194, so it's got longitudinal singles over the garage, and it's still in that sort of semi-narrow body, and that is again automatic with your bits on 74. So we got 2026 model 74. Well, that's down to 73. We'll do your deal on that. And then the island bed version. Sorry, it's the island bed that we've got the 25 model of. The 150 wins because of the height of the bed. It's got a very low island bed, wrapped in a narrow body shell with a big payload at 3.5 ton. But grey cab, panoramic roof, 73,780. Good value now, good news. So that's the Elldis's. We do a lot of brands at Highbridge, as you can see. Ariba, only 2 in the model lineup from Ariba. Hymer, built in Poland, built in the same factory actually, on the same production line, interestingly, as the Elldis Whirlwind. So Hymer group brand again. Ariba, these we've been selling a lot of, and I'm not surprised, to be fair. 79,995 on the crafter. This is our display one, but you'll be looking similar spec, 80, 82 ish. Isn't it pretty? Really pretty. 6 meters, half dinette. Everybody does the layout. It's just aesthetically very pleasing. It's on the new crafter, and it's like 80 odd. You can take the spec further, but 80, 82 gets you a really nicely spec'd one in your choice of 2-tone colours as standard. We do sell Swift. We've got this one here, 25 Swift Voyager 540. This is like the Chausson, it's over there. Reduced to 69,995. It's a 7 metre drop down bed van. This is a 25 model. Parallel sofa lounge, big drop down bed, full width end bathroom, rear garage like the Chausson. I obviously don't do many Swifts out of Highbridge Devon because we're not display agents for them, but we can supply and service your Swift if you buy it from us. And that's the new ones really. So this month I think we've sold, it's the 11th day, and we've sold like 7 or 8 vans, which is really good, and they've mainly been new, and a lot of people wanting to pick up this year, which is really good, or in January, which is really good as well, because you know, if you're buying a new van, you get out and use it, isn't it? But we've had a lot of people as well who dealt at the NEC show. There's an Adria Sun Living there, by the way, of some other new stuff we sell. Adria Sun Living, 7 metre longitudinal singles, £70,000, brand new, just 70 grand, built in the Adria factory in Novo Mesto. So this is like a less expensive version of the best selling compact DL, same layout as you can see. parallel sofa. So if you want an Adria compact DL, you don't want to spend 89 grand, you don't want to buy a used van, buy one of these. Sun Living 70 DL, narrow body, same size, same layout, built on the same production line. We've also got a new Hymer here, a Grand Canyon S700, two-wheel drive. This on the Mercedes, beautiful. I drove that down from Somerset, £123,000. It's a lot of money, but most of these we sell as four-wheel drive. And for the life of me, I'll never work out why, but they're very popular, aren't they? But then again, I've never had a four-wheel drive car either, so very, very, very on trend. Longitudinal singles, fully specced up on the Mercedes, 7 metres, 122. So yeah, selling mainly new this time of year from people who are either picking up in January or beyond. But most of the year we sell slightly more used than we sell new. We are dealers, of course, for Death Left and Rapido and others as well. And Hillside. This is a Hillside Birchover. No, it's a Ford, so it's a Hillside Castleton, of course. 69,000, buys you one of the finest camper vans on the market, and the Ford is, of course, now the same van as a Volkswagen Transporter. Rib bed, side kitchen, diesel heating, really nice lighting, fantastic build quality. Oven, grill behind there with your fridge, automatic. 69, brand new, quality thing. FCA roof, RIB rib bed. We're going to get some more hillsides in. We've got the other one, the end washroom one. We're going to get some of the bigger hillsides in as well. We're just about to put in an order for those. Got a Wildax Triton left. That's a Transit with an end washroom. And then we've got loads of second-hand camper vans. We've got down to having almost none. We've had loads just come in. We've got this used Proteus, which I really like. These are Transit custom sliding bed mechanism. Full leather automatic. We sold it new, 53 odd. We've got a Westphalian Nugget Plus. We've got a Swift Monza, same idea. Again, these are part exchanges from people who've just upsized. Same sort of idea. Nice thing. Automatic again, Swift Monza, rail bed. Same idea as the Triton, same idea as the Hillside. Reworked camper there. We've got a little Camper King Monte Carlo. And then Swift Trekker X. This is in the comparison video against the Equinox and the Bailey Endurance. That's brand new one, down to 72,995, last year's model again. For those who want a less expensive van, TC conversion. So over there, bless him, that's, oh, the colour's come back. That's Desmond, so that's my van that I actually live in most of the time. And he was made by Nigel at TC Conversions, who also converted this van, so I can certainly vouch for how good a job they do. We won't sell many conversions. Very simple. It's 29,995 and a 17 plate pop top, double swivel seat base, 12 volt fridge, easy rock and roll bed that is easy to get up and down. Grey with a nice mileage. There. Euro 6, 56,000 miles. This van has not really been camped in. This was one of these ones where the previous owner part exchanged it against a slightly bigger van conversion. Again, like most of these campers, it's got this off-road styling. It's got the rib bed, 12 volt fridge, got diesel heater, proper control panel charging system, etc, etc, double swivel passenger seat. Got matching sort of leather upholstery, maybe leatherette. It's got the wind out awning and wheels and off-road tyres be worth a few quid. 41,995, and that is a cheap van. So yeah, loads of campers. Where they've all come from. Another Triton. And we've got a new Rapido. This little 6 metre Chausson Welcome just come in the other day, 6 metre with a drop down bed. Adria compact second hand, that was an NEC part exchange, longitudinal single beds, Compass Concerto, flagship van. You pay £100,000 odd for an Elddis Avalon, it's 68 for the equivalent with a Compass badge on. That's only done 2,000 miles, it's done nothing. Just sold this morning, James sold that CV20. We've got a used Wildax Europa XL with a manual gearbox, and those who follow the charity challenge will know we just drove manual gearboxed one all the way to John O'Groats and it drove really well. Used 600 mile Swift Trekker, 900 miles, 600 miles. I've done a window sheet for that. Yeah, it's going to be 67,995. It's auto, 75 plate. It's only 3 months old at the moment. It's got tow bar and alarm on it outside the normal factory spec. Camper King Portofino, Camper King's flagship camper van, 42,995. There's too much stuff, isn't there? I can't go through it all, so you get the gist. We've got loads of vans, including this Adria Twin Max, which I sold new a year ago, 18 months ago. It's only done 1,000 miles, 1,300 miles, and we took it back in part exchange. And this is Adria's flagship. So you can buy a new Fiat based Adria Twin Supreme SGX. It will set you back with a good bit of spec, about 92 grand. Or you can have this 1,000 mile 6.8 metre MAN based Adria Twin Max SGX for the same price with 1,000 miles on it. MAN is a Volkswagen Crafter by any other name, so you've got the 8-speed VW cab, the 180 horsepower engine. It's got the premium Alcantara leather combo. It's got the raising lowering rear bed. It's got the swing wall separate shower. Doesn't have an oven in these, or it does. Take it back, it does. So up to you. You can have a full fat Fiat based one, or you can have, these have got all lithium and stuff as well, so the flagship one with 1,000 miles for the same price. Nearly new death lifts. Swift Carrera came down from Somerset, 63,995, and a load of coach builts as well. So we've got loads of stock, so that's normal though. We got to a stage where we had nothing down the middle the other day. What we do have as well is some less expensive vans, because I know I can't afford £50,000. So for those who've got less to spend, we've got 3 6-metre fixed bed van conversions under £30,000 at the moment, from Wildax, from Chausson and from Adria. We've also got a really nice down there Bessacar 450 fixed bed at just over £30,000 as well. And we do have this Hymer MLT on a Mercedes, only one like it in the country at that sort of age, 94,995. So much interest in that. Now it's walking down, it's Christmas jumper day today, by the way, so I'm actually wearing, shockingly, a Christmas jumper, because I'm not very Christmassy, but it does say Pompey on it, Portsmouth fan. For my sins, I follow them all over the country. It's been over a year since I've seen Portsmouth win a game of football. I've been to Hull and watched them lose. I've been to Stoke and watched us lose 6-1, and I've been to Swansea this week and watched us lose as well. But the good thing is, because I've got my camper van, I can go and park up, and it's not so bad. Get a little trip out of watching us lose. Final ones is just a few which have just arrived. It's this 7-metre Bailey Adamo with a drop down bed. It's got to be the best, mintest one in the country. That is a belter automatic at 56,995. And down the bottom you can see our workshop there. We've got a 5-bay fully facilitated workshop, plus another, or 6 bays and another 5 bays off site. We've got a really big accessory shop, valeting bays, handover bays, and you get a big working handover on collection. Down the bottom here we've got just come in to stock, just being prepared for the forecourt. Another couple of absolute little belters, probably not open these, 5.4 metre Rapido V43. If I was going to change my van, this is what I would change it for, a 5.4 metre with a fixed bed. So we've got half donette, one owner from new, we supplied it new. Half donette, twin swivel cab seats, and they just changed into one of the new Polish built Elddises from the NEC show. Do excuse the valeter listening to some absolutely terrible European dance music, but if it makes them valeter quicker, then that's all right. And then we've got at 57,995, a really nice 21 plate Wildax Europa, which is mint, that we've sold new and known all its life. So if you have any questions on any of these vans at all, pop it in the comments, but the quickest way is to give us a call. We've also got this Chausson Twist 2, which is just down on the valeting bay, another fixed bed sub £30,000 van that we've sold before. Looks like it came from Barron's when it was new up in Lancashire, but we sold it to its previous owner. It's locked as well, but it's transverse fixed bed, 27,995. So we've got something for most people there, and if we haven't got anything, we might have it at our other branch. So if you give us a call at Devon, 01626832792, you can text or WhatsApp direct on the mobile to 07432662558. You can email jw4@highbridgecaravans.co.uk, check us on the highbridgecaravans.co.uk website, or come and see us. We're midway between Exeter and Plymouth on the A38 South Devon Expressway, which literally runs right next to us. There's no country lanes at all. All of our used vans are fully prepped with a 6 or a 12-month in-house warranty, not an insurance-backed one. New MOTs, engine services, cam belts, if within a year of needing doing, and we offer full after-sales facilities. So we are Highbridge Motorhomes Devon. Our last day is a week on Saturday, that's where I open the Saturday before Christmas, then we close until the new year. But I will be I'm off from the 16th myself. James will be guarding the fort up until when we close, but if you do ping us an email, I will be keeping an eye on the emails and things like that while I'm fishing in my camper van over Christmas. So, well, Highbridge Motorhomes Devon, have a good Christmas and New Year. It's been a fantastic year, and hopefully we'll see you on the forecourt soon. If we don't see you on the forecourt, do come and say hello. We do 8 or 9 of the outdoor and NEC shows every year. So Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch, thank you very much for watching. Cheers, goodbye.